My name is Calvin. Thank you so much for clicking my videos. Thank you. My question, why 2% of the total population are referred to as rich? The research has it that the 2% of the population are successful people in business, but 98 remaining, they are still in the road to making. They are strugglers. So I want us to check what make the 2% to be successful. What do they do differently that the 98% cannot do? Or what do the 98% do wrongly that cannot make them to fit the circle of 2% that are already successful? I realized the following characteristics of they embrace the courageousness. They are so much courageous despite of the noises. They are so much courageous in that they don't fear to start. Most of the population that falls under the 98%, they have nice ideas. And if you need a business ideas, you will go to the 98%. They have very nice, a lot. And the problem is that they fear to start. They are afraid of failing. They lack courageousness to press and start. Because of lack of these characteristics, makes the 98% to be so big, because a lot of people, like you are watching, you have that idea that you started 2 years ago, 1 year ago, some months ago. It rings in your mind every day, every time. I want to start this. And really, it is a very nice idea. So that fearness that has made you not to start it, it's what makes you still fall under the 98% of the people who are still struggling. You can fall into the 2% if you change the fear of starting so that you move into the courageous status of characteristics. Then, if you start it, you'll be ready to conquer and to move. The 2% of the population, they are self-disciplined. When you talk about the self-discipline, they understand themselves. They had made that courageous choice of starting without fear. They talk to themselves like they know who they are and what they want. So by being disciplined, they don't hesitate. They mean what they want. They are normally talking to themselves of what they need. They are so much disciplined in building the new idea. They will go look for what it takes for the self-discipline of sustaining the new approach that they have entered. So this self-discipline make the 2% to achieve more and remain in their circle. It totally differs from the 98%, because 98%, what makes them not to succeed is that they don't have self-discipline about what they have ventured. In that, they have got divided attention, like when he realized that the new idea, the new approach is not working well, the new idea has not stayed for so long, so he loses focus and now thinks of other successful ventures for those who have started and maybe being successful. So this one interferes with himself, with the management, and being that lack of self-discipline will make you to go astray. It makes the 98% to go astray by avoiding focusing about the new idea. Then 2%, they are so focused. When you talk about focusedness, is that the 2%, those who admire their successful, They are so much focused in building the new idea. They are so much focused in making a step. They are so much into what they need. They understand that the new idea cannot be bringing the cash flow after a short period of time. So they are so much focused. What should I do to sustain? What is needed to make this one grow? Beside the challenges and the obstacles, you understand, they are so much focused. We have the external factors, they have the internal factors, they are there. But they are just focusing in building whatever they have held with their hand, so much focused. They don't care about who says what and what brings what. They are so much into what they have covered. These 2% people, they are so much into consistency. Now, the consistency is now taking of your routine and the schedules which works for you to maintain your goal. A lot of people, or the 98%, they do it oppositely. Like they don't have the consistency. When you practice consistency, you stick to the routines and the schedules that make your business run. And through the consistency, you develop a trust in the timeline to your business, in that people know you. Like at this particular time, such company will produce, and this business will producing this one will be serving us with this one. So that consistency make what we call the reputation, what you are known of, that one make the business to exist. It is very, very important when you embrace the consistency in our business or in our goals achievement. And this one will totally bring distinction between the 98% of the population and the 2%. Be consistent, have your routine, make it an habit, then it will bring about what you are known for, the reputation. Persistency is refusing to give up. So many people give up when they feel that it is not bringing, it is not rewarding, it is not as what they thought of. No, you have to be patient. Don't be jack of all trades. Nothing you will achieve. And this one is why the 98% of the population are still lagging behind in business ideas on achievement of the goals. The reason that they are not persistent. They try this one for a short period of time. If it has not yield a profit, they go try this one. So within a short period of time, you will try 100 ideas, but you will be a master of none. You should be sticking to one until it's successful. That one is what we call persistency. Don't give up. Go pressing until you master the process, until you be a master on that. Today you are in the food industry, you try it 1 year, it is not bringing in, you go to food industry. After food industry, it is not going well. Just after 1 year, you go to the clothing industry. After clothing industry, it is not going well. You go to communication industry. So you try to trade all over. You try to make, try to different ventures, but you are not patient enough to master one. After mastering one is when you have diversity. Are already successful. One, they master one goal until they reach what you call the potential level. After reaching the potential level, now they are now diversified. Diversify means that now they go to other ventures that they have seen that is opportunities for them to venture. They wait until the business reach its potential, its peak, until it can sustain itself. So I'm asking, as at now, do you want to belong to the 98% of the population? or the 2%. If you need to belong to 2% of population, these 6 characteristics you should embrace from now, and you will see very big difference. I will repeat. 1, courageousness. Don't be afraid to start. Self-discipline. Know what you want and be yourself. Be focused. Don't be diverted with what the naysayers are saying. You know what you want. Look in front. Don't divert. Be focused. Be consistent. Maintain your routines. It will bring about the habit. Be persistent. Do it until you master the process. All will be okay. Don't forget this. You must also be financial literate. I mean, when the business has reached the peak or its potential, now you have to manage the cash flow. This one will help you to move in diversity and go for other opportunities. Lack of knowledge in finance will make you to expend more than what you get and will lead you to be in the debt. After debt, what else? If you cannot pay your debts, collapse. So let us try to do it differently. If you do what someone else does, then do it differently. Let the distinction be between the two. I want us to check in from our families where we are coming from. Ask yourself, how many people are considered like their living standard are above? They are not struggling too much to get the basics? And how many are still under that line? I want you to go to the village setup where you are and check which population are above, like they are not struggling too much to have the basics, and which population struggle a lot to get the basics. Get it into the country, your country. Check how many people are struggling in the life, and how many are a little bit okay to get the basics. I know you have got the answer. Through that observation, you realize that the low population don't struggle. They have made it like it is not difficult for them to get the basic. The higher population, they have to struggle to get this. It is not our desire to fall into the bigger circle that is 98. But all these things can be learned. We can try. So let us try and embrace this.